In this lecture, we're going to look at saccades. Let me ask you a question. What is the fastest movement produced by the human body? The answer, of course, is a saccade. A saccade is a fast movement of the eye, which can reach an angular speed of up to 900 degrees per second. It's by far the fastest movement in your body. When you look at a face, like this face, you don't fixate on one area. Your eyes actually move around and scan the whole face. Each one of these linear movements is called a saccade. When you look at a web page, same thing. Let's look at this Google results page. Your eye starts here, it moves here, it moves here, and so on and so on. And you move in this scanning pattern, which can look random, but it's not. In fact, people use these eye movement diagnostics to tune their web pages and their ads to figure out what people are looking at. This was shown in the 1880s by a French ophthalmologist named Émile Javal. He used mirrors to document people's eye movements as they read. He found that eyes do not move smoothly across a page. They make individual ballistic, explosive movements across a page. And we've since measured these individual ballistic movements, and we know that they last for just 20 to 30 milliseconds when reading. They are incredibly fast movements. Now let's have a look at how this looks in a paragraph. You'll see these pink circles. This is where your eyes would typically stop. These lines interconnecting are the saccades that your eyes are taking. So you'll see that we don't move smoothly. We move from point to point to point across this strange language. I have no idea what it says. Now let's break this down into a smaller paragraph. This sentence says, the knight attacked the windmill on his donkey. So you would start on the, and you move to knight, then attacked, and then to windmill. And then notice here there's a regression pattern. We go from windmill back to attack. There's many reasons you could do this. Perhaps you move too fast and you need to backtrack to make sure what you read was correct. Often it's a contextual making problem that you move back for. So we'd read the knight attacked and we'd expect to see donkey, soldier, wall, something. But we see windmill. It's odd to think a knight attacking a windmill. So we'd probably be moving back in this case, regressing, to think, hang on, he attacked? Is attack the word I read? A windmill, move back? Yes, it is attacked. Okay, moving on. So that's how regressions work. They are a waste of time. We do want to minimize those for speed reading, but they do happen. Now, the interesting thing here to notice is we didn't stop on each word, did we? If you look at the knight attacked the windmill, we've skipped the word the definite article the, and that is because it is a simple word that we picked up in our periphery when we were at point 3. When we read attacked and we skipped over the into point 4, into windmill, we caught the definite article, the, in our periphery, and it's so easy that we took meaning without stopping there. Now, this is such a small example, but incredibly powerful because it shows that your eye does not need to stop on a word to get the meaning. And this is an example of where we've increased the saccade size. The saccade size between 3 and 4 has been almost doubled because we've skipped the stop on the. And that is what we were talking about with the world's fastest speed reader, Howard Berg. He could move eye to eye from paragraph to paragraph. Now here is an exercise where you can try this saccade movement yourself. So I've got a paragraph here about a cat, her name, what she's like. I want you to read this paragraph focusing on the bolded words. I've bolded the words where your eyes should go to. Now just take your time, go slowly. The point here is not for speed. The point here is to show saccades. So we're going to move very carefully. We're going to look at I have. See, have is in bold. And then we're not going to allow our eyes to go anywhere else. We're going to fixate on the next bold, which is house cat. So we're going to go I have. We're going to move our eyes over to a house cat. Her name is Ginger. So I'm reading the word she while I'm looking at Ginger. She isn't, and I'm reading the without looking at it, the, and move over, smartest cat, and then moving over to world, in the world. So you see, read that through now. I'll give you a minute, and just let your eyes fall on the bold areas. Okay, so that's an example of your eye using saccades and jumping over the common words. I've left the common words like is, she, in the, by the way, out because your eye should naturally jump over those anyway. And the more we can jump over those words by training our periphery, the more we can increase our speed reading. So increasing saccade size like that ramps up our reading speed. But I have to tell you, that exercise we just did it's not easy, is it? Increasing saccade size is much harder to do than just eliminating subvocalization. We really need to turn to the aid of technology. Now, you can try this technique out if you like, but in coming lectures, we're going to learn a much easier way to increase saccade size.